Hello everyone and welcome back to Entrepreneur Guide. We all want to be millionaires and have so much money to ourselves, it is not a hidden human fact. Many people spend long hours daydreaming about the kind of life they would enjoy if they were wealthy. Well, daydreaming is easy, but putting the dreams to reality and making lots of cash is quite challenging. Let's say you've come across other posts that promise you rules and tips that will make you rich. Why should you still go through this video? That's because in this video, you'll be gaining access to exclusive tips picked from the wealthiest people in the world. There's no easier way to become rich than by learning how the millionaires did it. Today, we're going to be talking about 15 money rules that you must follow to be rich. Make sure you stay till number 1, it's crucial that you learn all the rules. Number 15, save to stay out of the red. Before she was the head of the skinny girl empire, Real Housewives of New York star Bethany Frankel was a struggling 30-something who had racked up $20,000 in credit card debt. Her number 1 money rule is to make sure you have enough saved to pay off all your bills. You shouldn't put yourself in a position where you'll be unable to sort your bills when things get tough. There should always be a certain amount of money that's saved up to help you tackle emergency bills. By employing this tactic, you would be enough to afford your lifestyle without falling into debt. Remember that debt is not your friend. Number 14, try to be independent. Beyonce Knowles doesn't just sing about independent women, she is one. Knowles is married to one of the richest rappers in the world, but she's a mega success in her own right and thinks all women should be financially independent too. This rule says that if you want financial success, you should strive to be independent. An independent mindset will spur you on to make informed financial decisions. If you're making money, enjoy the fact that you're doing something for yourself and things are definitely going to work out. Number 13, invest for the long term. The fact is that many people invest for short-term benefits. However, billionaire investor Warren Buffett wouldn't tell you to get into active stock trading. According to him, when you own portions of outstanding businesses with outstanding managements, your favorite holding period should be forever. Don't have the mindset that you should sell your stocks within a few short years. Holding on to them for a longer investment may be the best choice of your life. You should be the opposite of those who hurry to sell and book profits when companies perform well. Number 12, take advantage of promotional offers. Even when you have millions of dollars in your bank account, you need to take advantage of promotional offers and coupons. Exactly like Frozen star Kristen Bell, who still clips coupons despite her multi-million-dollar wealth. According to her, she enjoyed shopping with coupons everywhere, including at her favorite stores. In fact, her shopping decisions were influenced by the number of discounts each store offered. The great thing about promotional offers and coupons is that they help you save cost. On your way to becoming rich, you have to streamline costs by all means. There's no better way to do it than through special offers. Depending on the price of what you're purchasing, a special promotion could save you hundreds of dollars. If you master this rule, you will probably save costs on most purchases, so keep it in mind. Number 11, invest in what you know. Actor and venture capitalist Ashton Kutcher has a simple strategy for choosing his investments. According to him, people make much better money when they invest in what they are knowledgeable about. Invest in what you know. It could be anything. Take beverages, for example. If you drink beer all the time, if you go to microbreweries and you try all kinds of them, you probably know which ones are the best, and his advice is always to invest in what you are certain about. Number 10, save $100K and invest the rest. Have you heard of Grant Cardone? He's a self-made millionaire, author and sales training expert. Grant has a net worth of $300 million, and you can trust his advice. He recommends hitting a lofty savings goal of about $100,000 and then investing any money earned after you hit that amount. This rule may seem challenging to stick to, but it promises many benefits afterwards. Basically, you need to prove yourself that you can achieve set goals. But there's no reason to aim low. If you're able to hit the 100K mark, you've probably proven your ability to make money and keep it. Keep in mind that with the savings, you may go ahead to invest a lump sum. Many people can't stay true to themselves to save a huge sum of money. As soon as you've mastered the art of earning and saving, you can start building your wealth. Number 9, don't live beyond your means. According to Mark Cuban, a person's biggest enemies are his expenses. He's one of the smartest investors and wealthiest people around the world, but he still emphasizes that everyone should live according to their income. He believes that overspending can be an unnecessary cause of stress, and he advocates for living like a student if that's all you can truly afford. There's no reason accumulating debt in a bid to live comfortably. The results are always nerve-wracking. The more you owe, the more you stress. The more you stress over bills, the more difficult it is to focus on your goals. The cheaper you can live, the greater your options. Getting rich can simply start by teaching yourself how to live within your income and saving from it. Imagine a scenario where you earn $1,500 a month and only spend $1,200. You'll live comfortably and be able to save $300 every month till you hit your goal or invest all the money. Number 8, before you make a big purchase, sleep on it. Most people make big purchases such as a house or a car, and sometimes impulsively. Many aren't even clear about the terms of the purchase which they've just agreed to. Impulsive purchases are one of the most common ways that many people use up all their money. It may seem enticing before you make the payment for that new chandelier, but sleep over it to make sure that you've got everything sorted out. This tactic would save you from mistakes and will give you a clear head when making costly financial decisions. Sarah Michelle Gellar has been a successful actress for decades, and she has a net worth of about $20 million to prove it, but she doesn't impulsively buy whatever she wants. She'll stare at a leather jacket for some days before finalising the purchase. Number 7. When you're trying to save, start small. Chris Reining was able to retire in his 30s as a millionaire thanks to his smart saving habits. Reining recommends cutting small costs first before making any drastic lifestyle changes when you're trying to save. There are some people out there that say you shouldn't worry about the $5 latte, but the more you think about it, cutting out the $5 latte would be a good place to start. Because if you try to downsize your house, get rid of all your cars and make all of these drastic changes, it's so overwhelming and you're not going to do any of it. After cutting out his lattes, Reining stopped going out for lunch, which saved him about $15 a day, and next cut out his costly flying hobby, which he was spending $1,000 a month on. Number 6. Never be afraid to ask others for help. Oscar-nominated director Spike Lee told Well Simple that he's never afraid to ask for funding when he's working on a film he truly believes in. He also said to not be deterred when people continually say no when you ask. There's no millionaire or multimillionaire that got to the top without some monetary help from others. Asking others for help funding a project or business you are passionate about shouldn't be a shameful thing. All you need to make your dreams come true is someone else who believes in it and is ready to offer some financial help. If you need a raise to pursue your career, business or brand, don't be afraid to ask friends, family or anyone you feel would be interested. Who's to say? Your decision to reach out may be the turning point you need. Number 5. Don't buy or lease a car. This rule may seem quite harsh, but there's some truth to it, according to a personal finance expert and Shark Tank investor Kevin O'Leary, who has said that buying a car, or even leasing one, is a bad use of your money. Purchasing or leasing a car may even be harsher on your finances when you don't have a lot to spend. According to him, cars cost a fortune in maintenance and insurance and just the amortization, which means as they go down in value, you're losing money. He recommends using public transportation or a ride-sharing service instead. And he practices what he preaches. O'Leary said that when his last lease was up, he returned the car to the dealer and left without getting a new one. He now relies on Uber and Lyft to get around. Number 4. Pay yourself an allowance. This tactic is one that will help you put a hold on all the unnecessary spending that you're used to. And guess who does it? Singer Ed Sheeran. Yes, the pop star stashes most of his income in savings and limits his spending money to a monthly allowance. It's possible to design a financial analysis program that allows you to determine the exact amount which is needed to sustain you every month. This amount should be paid into a separate bank account from your income account. It may seem challenging at first, but you're sure to adapt after a few months. Number 3. Build your wealth with compound interest. New York Times best-selling author Tony Robbins wrote on his blog that compound interest is perhaps the most powerful tool in your investment arsenal. Robbins recommends putting aside a portion of each paycheck into an interest-earning investment, such as a high-yield savings account, index fund, or stocks. There are usually a variety of investment options with different levels of risk, namely high, medium, or low. Try to take on more risk and leverage on the opportunities you get from high-yield investments. Take a chance, it might just be perfect for you. Number 2, find pleasure in saving money. Saving money is hard, especially if you want to spend it. However, if you find a way to enjoy it, the results will be immense. Suze Orman wants everyone to get as much pleasure out of saving as they do spending. Orman believes the key to saving money is to shift your thinking from saving being a real downer to feeling that it's great. Orman said that even though she is a seriously wealthy woman, she gets joy out of saving money on groceries by using coupons. So don't think, when can I start enjoying the money that you saved? Think, when do I start enjoying the process of saving, and see what it does. Number 1. Create and maintain a nest egg. Spanx founder Sarah Blakely kept her day job while starting her shapewear company to make sure she'd be able to maintain a healthy nest egg. It's really important to save money and create a nest egg, become comfortable for yourself with what the nest egg is, and don't touch it. You can always divert a portion of your income into your nest egg and leave it to grow for some time. Create a big target for yourself and don't quit till you achieve your mark. You can combine the nest egg with the 100k rule. Try it out and see yourself the benefits. While you are here, go ahead and click one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there.